We've got 14 games to highlight today. 3 of them are for the upcoming Switch 2. Before we begin, we'd like to thank BEARNARD for sponsoring this video. BEARNARD is a wild mix of turn-based battles, archery skills, and powerful card combos, all wrapped up in a classic 8-bit style adventure, and it absolutely crushed it on Steam with a 97% rating. You play as BEARNARD, a lazy, grumpy bear who just wants a nap, but gets dragged into an epic quest to reclaim a legendary bow and save his forest. You'll battle enemies, solve clever physics puzzles, and explore forests, mines, mountains, castles, and dark dungeons. Combat isn't just picking cards, you have to nail your shots too, using the environment to your advantage. With over 60 powerful cards and tons of secrets to find, BEARNARD feels like old school gaming with a fresh strategic twist. The game is coming to Nintendo Switch on May 9th with 20% off launch discount. Pre-orders are live today, and the link is in the description. LumenTale Memories of Trey is a monster collector RPG set in the world of Talea, where players follow Trey, a young man who has lost his memories. He captures and battles animans, creatures made of energy, using a device called the Holoken. The game features turn-based combat with options for 1 versus 1 or 4 versus 4 battles, and players can trade, craft, and cook to improve their journey. The game explores themes of memory and identity, offering over 140 animons to discover, each with unique abilities. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been rated by Saudi Arabia's General Authority of Media Regulation for Switch 2, suggesting a likely release on the upcoming system. Considering the strong sales and the existing lineup of Dragon Ball games on the Switch, it's not surprising to see Sparking Zero headed to Switch 2. The game revives the Budokai Tenkaichi series after 17 years, featuring large-scale destructible environments, high-speed combat, and over 180 characters from across the Dragon Ball universe. It includes story-focused episode battles and a custom battle mode that lets players design and share their own fight scenarios. The game sold over 3 million copies within 24 hours and surpassed 5 million by February this year, making it the fastest-selling Dragon Ball console game to date.
We are viceroys, elite settlers.
Against the Storm is a dark fantasy city-building game set in a world plagued by endless rain, where players act as the Queen's viceroy, leading a mix of humans, beavers, lizards, foxes, and harpies to reclaim the wilderness and rebuild civilization. Unlike traditional city builders, it incorporates roguelite elements, requiring the construction of multiple settlements across various biomes, each with unique challenges and modifiers, while managing the distinct needs and strengths of each species. Players must balance resource management, morale, and the demands of the Scorched Queen, all while facing recurring blight storms that threaten their progress.
We face new opportunities and new threats. Embrace your fate.
VARLET is a school life role-playing game set in Kusei Academy, where students use a virtual reality network called Johari for daily activities. An urban legend warns that excessive desire for attention through Johari can lead to users being replaced by monsters from mysterious glitches, a threat that becomes real when the protagonist discovers some students have already been replaced. As a member of the student support services, players must investigate these occurrences, build relationships, and confront the dangers lurking within the academy. The game features a triad stats system, dividing character traits into light and dark categories, influencing dialogue choices and combat abilities.
よそ見は良くない。ちょっとおとなしくしててもいい。こいつでどうだ。見え見えだぜ。
魔法少女の真の力、解放します。これで終わりです。
みんな、行くぞ。我が力を見るがいい。
Thanks, Dan. Rooftops and Alleys is an immersive title that emphasizes fluid movement and creative expression. Players can utilize a pigeon companion to discover new areas, fast travel, and plan optimal routes. The game includes various challenges and game modes such as tag, capture the flag, and trick battles, which can be enjoyed solo or with friends. Players have access to over 100 customization options for both their character and pigeon companion. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth, a remake of the original Hyperdimension Neptunia game, is set to launch this summer in Asia with English and traditional Chinese text, as well as English and Japanese voiceovers. The game follows Neptune, a goddess who, after being defeated and losing her memories, embarks on a journey across 4 nations to save the world of gum industry. It features turn-based RPG combat, customizable equipment, and includes all previously released downloadable content.
New friends. The number of allies that join your army will lead to leveling up your home base.
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster is set to launch on June 5th for the Switch 2. This collection includes high-definition remasters of the first 2 games in the Suikoden series, renowned for their compelling narratives and strategic turn-based combat. The remasters feature enhanced visuals and quality-of-life improvements, such as auto-saving and fast-forward options during battles. The physical edition will be distributed on a game key card, necessitating an internet connection to download the full game. Notably, save data from previous versions of the game is not transferable to this new release.
Fights the enemy army, and Duel, in which the player fights one-on-one. Both special fights add a new layer of tension and excitement to the battles. New features such as autosave, mini-map, convo log, and swapping equipment between characters have been implemented to boost practicality. The field has been complete.
Sometimes things don't go exactly as planned.
Bridge Constructor Studio is a sandbox game where players design and test bridges using various materials like wood, steel, cables, and concrete. The game features 70 challenging puzzles set across 5 diverse biomes, including cities, snowy canyons, and lush valleys. Players can experiment freely without budget constraints, aiming to create stable structures for 7 different vehicles, such as pizza delivery vans and city buses. The game also offers a scenario creation mode, allowing users to design and save up to 40 custom levels per profile. CATO Buttered Cat is a whimsical puzzle platformer where players control a cat and a piece of buttered toast, navigating over 140 main levels and more than 60 side levels filled with hidden rooms, boss battles, and mini-games. It introduces unique mechanics, such as the cat's ability to run and climb, while the toast can jump like a projectile, with both characters combining to trigger a paradox that propels them into the air. Set across 5 distinct worlds, each world presents its own set of contraptions and challenges, including toasters, buttered trampolines, and space pipes. Players can unlock over 30 skins for both the cat and Toast, adding a layer of customization to the game.
Always been drawn to mystery and misery.
Duck Detective is a cozy mystery game where players take on the role of a downcast, recently divorced duck detective investigating a campsite rumored to be haunted. The story centers around Eugene McQuacklin, a bread-obsessed former baker who seeks redemption and a fresh start at the glamping site. Players will engage in interviewing quirky suspects, examining evidence, and solving puzzles to uncover the truth behind the eerie happenings. The game features a fully voice-acted cast and offers a 2 to 3 hour long, lighthearted investigative experience.
How dare they vandalize my tent!
The only thing I'm haunted by is my past. And I intend to keep it that way.
Super Robot Wars Y is a tactical RPG that brings together mecha units and pilots from various anime series to battle mutual foes. The game features grid-based combat, so players need to strategically position their units and command them in turn-based battles. It introduces the Assist Link system, enabling sidekick characters to participate in missions, enhancing abilities and effects. Super Robot Wars Y is coming out this August 28th.
ガンダムファイターの誇りにかけてもらった!攻撃対象確認。確実に仕留める。俺たちの明日を壊されてたまるか!叩き切ってやる!
Sonic X Shadow Generations is set to launch on June 5th, coinciding with the release of the Switch 2. The remaster enhances the original game with improved graphics and performance, while the new campaign offers a darker storyline where Shadow confronts his past and battles his nemesis, Black Doom. Shadow gains new abilities called Doom Powers, which include moves like Doom Spike and Doom Wing.
Some Eggman, supersonic style!
というルールがね。
Valkyrie of Phantasm is a high-speed aerial shooting game set in the Touhou universe, where characters like Reimu Hakure battle using powerful armor called Valkyrie Arms. The game features intense bullet hell combat, emphasizing agility and strategic use of abilities such as melee attacks, rapid-fire shooting, and powerful spells. Players can engage in both single-player and online multiplayer modes, supporting up to 4 players.
最高の弾幕を作り上げていくって約束したじゃない。待って、ボルバリア。ここからは私のステージよ。本当の結界を見せてあげるわ。派手じゃなければ魔法じゃないぜ。切れぬものなどあんまりない。魔法はこうやって使うものよ。綺麗な赤が見たいわね。寒いのと冷たいのどっちが好き？日々これ精進、心を磨く。いつルナティックタイム。無双封印シュッフライドどこを狙ってる？タイマフランブフライジングス成仏特別だ。サイレントステレナブヤジョーレッドパーフェクトフリーズ。静脈右に注意して。へあ逃げるな。これでも食らえ。
Noctuary is a role-playing visual novel where players control 2 protagonists, Fancy a Dream and Alina Nightsong, who are apprentice Arborangers in a world filled with light and darkness. Their peaceful lives are disrupted when they encounter the mysterious Lumina full moon, leading them on separate journeys that uncover hidden truths about their world. The game features isometric action-adventure elements, allowing players to switch between the 2 characters, each with unique abilities, to battle enemies known as Dark Ridders and explore various quests. The Switch version includes new downloadable content that expands on character relationships and storylines not covered in the main plot.
気をつけて、あや。講師は皆滅ぶとき、諦め。やっと。
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.